Okay. Okay, guys, time for the stream. All right. Let's start. Let's begin. Let's do this quickly. How was your week? Mine's pretty good. What INFJs love about ENFPs? Okay, let's watch. We'll do some YouTube, guys, and then we'll go play The Witcher 3. Yeah, pretty excited about that.
I know a lot of you guys that are watching are in school. I highly recommend that you guys try Grammarly. Grammarly.
Welcome to my first video where I profess my love for INFPs, my own INFJ way. Hope you enjoy it. If you want to see a collab video of my best friend and I, leave a comment, a thumbs up, okay?
Hey guys, Angie here.
Whoa. Oh, someone won the genetic lottery. Holy shit.
And
17 minutes. Let's react from here. Okay, what do you have to say?
think, and why won't you just do this thing that you know you want to do, and like why do you care what other people think? And so that's always been kind of like, I mean, it hasn't always been, but if there is a conflict point, that would be it. Let me go into extroverted thinking and introverted thinking.
Okay.
Stack. So for me, introverted thinking is really fun. Figuring out systems.
Oh man, okay, we can't react to the last few minutes. I think she's going off on a tangent. Until, jeez, me and fair use, the war never ends. Like 7 minutes. Okay. INFP. Okay. Oh my god.
Hi guys, Angie here.
It's been an eventful week, guys. How was your week? Oh my god. Oh. I had a pretty stressful week.
And today I want to talk about ENFPs, being an INFJ, and this is actually my first typology video ever. I think I'm going to make a separate channel for it. But yeah, so Myers-Briggs has been a great tool that I've come to use and learn for self-development. Oh, well, kind of knowing myself and why I do the things I do, and also those close to me, working relationships, personal relationships, family. It's been something that's
I don't know about that. MBTI, I feel like it has a lot of flaws. I don't recommend using it seriously for all your relationships. I mean, I believe I met an ISTJ, and I really got along with her, and I'm not sure if we're not supposed to get along or anything, but ISTJs are different from very different from INFJs, and we get along. I mean, people are different. It doesn't matter what your personality type is. It's about your cognitive functions. It's just telling you how you think. It's not about like how well you get along with each other, or like there may be a probability, a statistic probability you'll get along with each other, but it's not. I don't think it's good for taking relationships, using it seriously for relationships or something. Maybe as a guide, maybe as a fun tool. I think it is true in a lot of ways, but it has a lot of flaws.
It helps me understand why people are a little bit different than I am, or kind of gives me language for it, I guess. I kind of always had a feeling like, okay, this person's kind of like this, and this person matches up with that, but
Yeah.
I don't really know what to call that. And shout out to Carl Jung. Now we got words for it, so
Carl
yeah.
Jung, my daddy Jung, Grandpa Jung, very young. Died when he was young. No, he didn't. But what am I saying? Okay.
Anyway, Myers-Briggs. My best friend is an ENFP, and we became friends in 7th grade. I'm actually hoping to do a video with her soon when she gets back. She's at a music festival.
You lucky bitch. Best friends with an ENFP since 7th grade. Wow, I would love that. I don't even have a friend who's an ENFP. I wish I had an ENFP friend. Please, if you're an ENFP, please talk to me. Please, I'm begging you. I posted to the subreddit. I mean, no one's really like reaching out to talk to me. So, yeah, well, whatever.
Right now doing her ENFP stuff and getting her crazy on. You know how it is. And
What do you mean? Oh, I just realized. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm acting so dumb. She's an INFJ. No, I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean she's an It's in the title. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm just saying I didn't put two and two together. Like, no. I saw this video and I saw her and I was like, oh, we're gonna talk about INFJ, what INFJs love about ENFPs, blah blah blah. But and I knew she's an INFJ, but I'm like, wait a second, she's an INFJ. Holy shit, that's rare. That's I can learn something. Right. So she's like me. I can't believe I'm saying this. Um, I can't believe I'm acting this dumb. Yeah. So INFJ. Wow. Okay. So far, I think she's very INFJ like. She's very eloquent and reserved, but sociable and friendly, which are all the traits of an INFJ. And she looks well presented and INFJ like. She's aesthetic, which INFJs like as well. Yeah, I don't know when I first saw this about 1 minute and 30 seconds ago, or actually 5 minutes because I've been talking. But I was like, oh, I actually relate to this person. So that is strange.
she's been a huge. She's had a huge impact on my life, and it's funny because we always knew we were really similar, but we knew we were also very different at the same time. So
Interesting.
I'm kind of going to go into cognitive functions a bit, and
All right, juicy parts.
the differences. And so in Myers Briggs, I think even in socionics, it's a mirror type relationship because we share all of the same
Yeah, I heard that too.
preferences of functions like
Yep.
intuition, feeling, thinking, sensing. Just extroverted and introverted are flip flopped for each of our functions. So for me, I have introverted intuition. I'm constantly trying to narrow down all these abstract thoughts and connections and things I'm picking up on into one solid idea. And it's kind of this like mental working that's eliminating things. I almost call it like a chess.
Holy shit. Yeah, she is an INFJ. Being unable to express yourself, think things through. I mean, because you have to think things through. Yeah. Look at how meticulous she is. Look at how careful she is with her words. Interesting.
Game, like it's like trying to predict where things are gonna go and how things are interconnected. And I always think of her mind.
Ah, she's really similar to me. That's kind of weird. I've never met someone like her. Wish I could talk to her. 1.2 subs. You think I can talk to her? You think if I reach out to her, she'll reply? Oh man.
Is this like where mine might be like a funnel, like hers is this huge like firework where she just boom spreads open. All of her ideas are they start stemming, or you can think of it like a tree. Like she starts with one idea and she'll bounce around.
Yeah, we saw this in the INFJ plus ENFP talk about things video.
Until she comes up with millions of ideas, working together with her on projects and stuff.
Oh, Neo, you're here. What's up? Hey man, I'll talk to you after I react to this video. Being a bit of a react Andy here. There was only 100. Hey, do you want to come on my stream? No, I'm not gonna do that. You know me. I'm an INFJ. I don't do things like this.
I remember in middle school, it was like this nonstop ebb and flow of.
I hope the audio is good. I fixed the audio last stream. The audio was like all fucked up, but I hope it's good now.
Kind of randomness, and she would usually start it, of course, and then I'd come in with the punchline, or hey, well, what about this cool thing out of all the millions of things that you've come up with. And we initially didn't like each other at first. I think that's kind of funny.
Why?
Maybe we'll talk more about that in the video we do together. But
Too
we
social?
knew that we both were different and we liked being different. I think it's like 7th grade, and we had
Oh,
similar interests,
in
but we went
seventh
about them in
grade.
different ways. And I always really admired her for being like the spunky, carefree, happy-go-lucky, like really popular person. And because I wasn't really any of those things, I didn't really have a huge desire to be them, but I really loved those qualities on her. And I think one of the parts of being mirrored in the ENFP is there's always like this inner ENFP in the INFJ, where it's like you see that.
Exactly, exactly. Like we all have this spunky, silly, super extroverted side to us if you get it out of us, but yeah.
In the outside world, and you're like, that's like me, but I don't really show that side of me, at
Yeah,
least
we're too much of a pussy to show it, so
not right away. So it's like this admiration of like, okay, like I get you. I get your zaniness and like crazy spontaneity, and I have a love and appreciation for it. I know some like INFJs who don't get along with ENFPs, or that type of energy, and there's a huge variety of ENFPs out there, and same with INFJs. I think it might go into Enneagram and just different levels of, I don't know, how they appear in the world and interests and stuff like that.
mhm.
But for
Yeah, there's
me,
different ENFPs, different INFJs. Like I said, it's not about you can't take this too seriously. I mean, it's just about how people think. Like this lady's very similar to me, and this lady's very similar to that other video we watched, that other INFJ. But you know, you can tell that that other INFJ is different from this INFJ. Like they have kind of different personalities, but yeah, very similar. I mean, they're very reserved, very careful with their thoughts. They seem like a cool girl type character. I get it. This is an INFJ.
um, and I actually have 4 other good ENFP friends. I'm just thinking of my longest term ENFP best friend. And I think one of my favorite dynamics in our relationship, which I know can be a struggle point for people who date and are ENFP and INFJ, is that FIFE difference. And so both of us have feeling functions as our judging functions, and they come after our intuitive functions. So for her, she's always
Yeah, I have to do a lot more research on cognitive functions to get a real hang of it. I mean, I researched it. I'm familiar, but yeah, I'm getting a bit lost.
really helped me find this strength in my sense of self. And what I mean by that is she's sure of herself. I mean, everybody's unsure and has some insecurities, but she knows what she values, she knows what she wants. She's not afraid to take a stand for what her beliefs are, and she knows that she feels a certain way about something. She's going to tell you, like, there's no holding back. She's out there with it. And for me, I don't really want to rock.
Jeez, I feel like I really would get along with her. Like she's so chill and laid back, and she's much more eloquent than me. She's much more articulate. Uh, yeah, I guess I don't want to hang out with her. I just feel like a dumbass all the time. She's so cool and smart. This is one of those cool, smart INFJs. Oh fuck.
The boat. I want to keep the peace with everyone around me. Um, I really don't feel the need to voice my opinion or my preference. And sometimes I don't even honestly know what I'm feeling. And that sometimes can feel scary to me, because I look at her and I'm like, how does she know all of that stuff about herself? And I'm like, how do I get there? And it's
Hmm.
not through FI really. It's through my FE that I come to know like who I am. Even though FE is extroverted feeling and it's focused on other people,
Mm-hmm.
I always thought for the longest time like I had to
I
acquire.
have no idea what you're talking about. I You're using your extroverted feeling to find out who you are? How? How did you do that?
FI like she has it, and to really get this sense of self that I admire in her. But I'll go into that in another video. She, yeah, so she has this very strong sense of self, and for me, I think what I offer her is taking it to multiple multiple perspectives of feelings of the people around her and seeing it from different angles. And I think both ENFPs and INFJs are very empathetic people, and I don't think that
Yeah, we're one of the most empathetic types, I believe. I read a poll on Reddit once where it was asking about empathy, and it seemed like INFJs were more likely to be empathetic. INFPs too. INFJs, we really like to put ourselves in other people's shoes.
ENFPs can't put themselves in other people's shoes. I think
Oh my God, that's exactly what that's exactly what I said.
people, and I don't think that ENFPs can't put themselves in other people's shoes. I think that they definitely have that ability, and I see her and my other friends exercise it often. But I think it's this, maybe more so, keeping this harmony in the group and realizing like it's almost like this social intelligence about people
Yeah,
that's a little bit different than
we're
hers.
diplomats. We want to get everyone to get along with each other. No more fighting. No more confrontations. Don't make fun of each other. Like we're just that kind of person, you know. Sometimes it means we're not that fun to be around sometimes, and sometimes it means we're very fun to be around. It depends. Depends. I mean, if you're with people who just don't care about other people's feelings, it's not a good time.
So I wish I could put that into words better. But I remember growing up, she used to think, she used to call it fake. I remember being in like 8th grade, and she was like, I don't like this. You're very open, and you're very,
You need to finish this thought because the fair use, please finish this thought.
funny and spunky around me, and then around other people, you're something else. Like you're whoever they are, and she's like, that's fake. You're not a fake person. And I always think that was kind of like her FI, like realizing like, no, I know you, and you're being different.
Fake for trying to fit in. It's not that though. It's not, oh, we want to be liked by others, fit in. We just want everyone to get along. That's why we try to fit in. It's not being it will be fake, quote unquote, if there's no consequences. We have a limit, let's say, and when we go past the limit, we won't go past the limit. We have a limit, and there is a point of real. Okay, we will not be fake all the time, but we will be fake in the benefit of for the good of the people. Okay, if it makes people happier.
Different with Jimmy than you are with like Tara, and like and we both kind of like come to that realization later in life that like that was me like fitting into the energy of the group we were around. Or
okay, oh my God, okay, I really want to watch more, but yeah, if you want to finish the video, what INFJs love about ENFPs, AJ Azur, I might reach out to her after stream, maybe. Okay, we'll react to another video, maybe. I kind of want to move on to Witcher though. Neo, oh, audio's good? Great, man. I mean, I'm going to do the OOL challenge, the only one life challenge, which is where if I die in the game, I have to stop playing and I have to wait until I fall asleep and wake up again to play it. Because I have this sort of theory that we die when we sleep. If I die, I have to restart the game from scratch and play it again the next day, basically.